new generation of the wireless products here. So for today's presentation, I will divide into 3 parts. First is about the new technology, second is the X-Pro presentation, and third is the comprehensive solution. So as you can see here on the table, I brought some of our X-Pro products here, I think you can see. And after this presentation, I can show you very clearly about these products. Yeah, so let's just get started here. So what is X-Pro? So does it just provide the intrusion detection? Of course not. It also can provide the flooding detection, the video verification, and also home automation and the fire detection as well. That is a big improvement compared with our X Hub, the first generation of the wireless products here. And let's see, this is the X Pro family products and all has the EM proof. First, let's check the 3X wireless technology. As we know that the first generation, we've reached a distance about 800 meters. And for the AX Pro, and we can see we've reached the RF communication range up to 2,000 meters for the new generation products. And also we've done the improvement about this one, the CAM Express technology. You may ask, what does this technology used for? And I can tell you this is used for the PIR cam. And for this, we spot up to 800 meters for the PIR cam communication range. And because we need to upload like not only the alarm message, but also the picture, so the distance will be shorter than the 3X. And after you know the technology, we can get to the product presentation. This is the feature showcase. As you can see, it's quite similar, just like the X Hub first generation, but we've also made some improvements on those features. As you can see, the protocols for integration, that is as same as the first generation, also support voice prompt. And for the zooms or the peripherals, maybe the 210 peripherals is a little difficult for you to understand. Let's make it clearly that we support 64 zooms and or 96 zooms in this generation. Yeah, and also we support repeaters right now for the second generation to extend the communication distance. And this one is for the PIR cam supported. And as you know that the first generation, it doesn't support PIR cam. And also just like the first generation, we support onboard IP camera as well. And for the dual RF clips for long range communication, I want you to know that we have 3X and CAMX. 3X is used for the normal detectors like the PIR, like the door contact or other detectors. And for the CAMX, that is especially designed for the PIR cam, yes. And plug play, I think you know that. Also support SMS, alarm voice call as the first generation. Improved multi-communication just like the first generation. And right now we support dual SIM card slots. And we designed this just for the like backup, like if the first SIM card, there are no data or like no fees like that. And the second SIM card is used for backup. Okay. So we can check the appearance about the X Pro, and here is the set indicators, and this is power supply indicators, and this is the built-in tag reader. And for the rear, the back, we can see multi-interfaces, power switch, the LAN, power supply, temper switch, reset button, SIM card slots, RS-232 ports as well, yeah. And for the system topology is just same as the first generation. I will give you a brief introduction. Like you can see here, the wireless detectors or the peripherals, they send messages to the hub so we can know the alarm notifications like that. And we also send packages to those peripherals so we can know the status of these peripherals, like the battery and the signal like that, and we can see if they are online or not. And we support use the LAN, the Wi-Fi, the 4G, 3G, GPRS to the internet so that we can connect to the cloud or to the ARC like that. And also we can integrate with CCTV system. So for dual IF chips design, like I mentioned, the 3X is used for the normal detectors like the PR, like the door contact, and the CAMX is designed for the CAMX. And we ensure no interference across channels and allows super fast transmission of alarm messages and videos simultaneously. Yes. So the video verification is just like the first generation, and this is the HD video verification through cloud. To achieve this function, we should make sure that the IP camera and the AX Pro hub both to the cloud so that, and we connect those two products through the high connect. And in this method, if we connect like for example 90 zooms and we have 90 IP cameras on the cloud, so we can connect them one by one. So if someone triggers one zoom one, and we can check the live view of on site or high connect. Yes. And this is the verification through the substring, and you can see here we connect the Hikvision IP camera or third-party IP camera as long as they support on-with protocol, and we connect them with the AX Pro hub through a switch or through Wi-Fi like that, and we done the integration on the hub, like we connect Zoom 1 with the camera 1, and then we connect the hub to the cloud. In the previous method, we should connect both the camera and the hub both to the cloud. In this method, we just need to connect the X Pro to the cloud. And like that, if someone triggers Zoom 1, and we can receive a 7-second videos, 5 seconds pre, 2 seconds after, or 2 seconds pre or 5 seconds after. Yeah. And in this method, we support up to 4 IP cameras connected with the X Pro hub. And in the first generation, the AX hub, it just supports 2 IP cameras. Yeah, that is the improvement about the video verification here. And also we've done the smart home security. So we've done like the security socket, wall switch for the home automation, and here this is one of them, security socket, and I can show you later. And we can push the electricity that how much you used, and you can check those informations on your cell phone. Yes, and you can cut off just on your high connect manually. Yes. And this here is comparison between the products we have released, the L module and the M module, and we can see the main difference between these two products. First is the zooms. The L module supports 64 zooms, and the M module supports 96 zooms. And like the key fob, the text, sounders, they have difference, but they both support PR cam, 4 PR cams for each module, and the repeaters have a little slight difference. The M module supports 4 repeaters, and the L module supports 2 repeaters. That is the difference between the parameters, and we can see the communication mode here. The M module supports 3G, 4G, but The L module, it doesn't support 3G, 4G. It only supports GPRS. And for the unique selling points, and we can see here, the M module support built-in tag reader, dual SIM card, and onboard video verification. But for the L module, it doesn't support the built-in tag reader, and you should buy the tag reader separately, and it just supports single SIM card and do not support the onboard video verification. Yes. And this is the specification that you can see very clearly about the capability of our products. You can see the zooms, the sounders, repeaters, key fob tag, log areas, onboard verification, the keypad and tag readers. It shows very clearly for you to see. Okay, so let's move on. Then we will talk about the peripherals like the sensors and the repeaters like that. First, let's check the PIR camera. And this is like a star product for our second generation X Pro. And this is the appearance. We can see in the front, this is the IR light, and this is the photo camera, and this is the infrared sensor and alarm LED here. And in the back, this is the easy change battery and temper switch, and this is the power switch. So before we use, for the first time, we should open the PIR cam and turn on the power through the power switch here. Okay, let's see the PIR camera. And it's very easy. So if someone triggers the PIR cam and here, the photo camera can capture the photos from 2 photos to 20 photos and send to a cell phone or the ARC platform. Yes. And we can check the parameters here. This is the left side. This is the basic parameter for the PIR function, 12 meters detection range, 85.9 degrees for detection angle, and 30 kilograms for the pad immunity. And like I mentioned, 800 meters for the CamX. And here is the photos. Like I mentioned, we support up to 2 photos to 20 photos that are fused into a GIF delivered to your cell phone or the ARC software. Yes. And also we support up to 6 years battery life. Yes. That is based on that you triggers the PIR camera like 3 times in a week. And that is you set the PIR camera as 20 photos and triggers 3 times in a week. Okay. Normally, we install the PIR camera just like in your living room or in your bedroom. And when triggered, the PIR cam will send a short video clip of identification, allowing users or ARCs to take action. And all transmission is encrypted, and the PIR camera is only activate when the system is set. It doesn't invade your privacy. And you can also capture manually through our HiConnect app. Yes. And for other detectors, like we have combined break glass and PIR detector together, and we also have curtain PIR detector, we have indoor PIR detector, smoke as well, because the first generation we do not support smoke detector, and door contact and with emergency button and standard emergency button for you to choose. And here, let's check some detectors here. For this X Pro generation, we promote like 2 kinds of door contact here. The first is standard door contact, and compared with the first generation, we extend the transmission distance up to 1,600 meters for the IF range and up to 5 years battery. And also right now we support two channels wired zoom interface. It means that you can connect two wired detector like the rolling door. And if someone triggers the rolling door, it also will trigger the the door contact here. Yes. And we have another for sling door contact. And you can understand that this is a sling door contact. So the transmission distance is a little shorter than the standard and the 3 years battery life. And for this product, it doesn't support wired zoom interface, only the standard door contact. And for the sounder, it's quite like the first generation wheels, and we extend the lifespan and the transmission distance up to 1600 meters. Yes. And also it's 3 levels, configurable sound levels, 90 decibel. Oh, it's just for, in fact, it's 4. We can set as mute, we can set as 90 decibel, 100 decibel, and 110 decibels for the sounders. And then let's show you the repeaters. Yes, like I mentioned, we support repeaters right now, and we support 4 repeaters for the M module. And we can see we can extend 3x for the normal detectors at a distance up to 2,000 meters, and for the PI camera up to 800 meters. Yes, and we do not support the repeaters one by one, you know. And here is the application for the repeaters. We can see here is in the middle, we have the X Pro, and in the factory, I have a repeater so I can connect the PRCAN or other detectors connected to the X Pro. And here I also have a repeater, and I can connect other 2 sensors connected to the X Pro. And our repeater is IF signal extender to boost the range of all X Pro devices. And this can help clients to place devices at quite long distance from hub, which can help you protect like large homes, multi-store office buildings, or even large factory sites. Yes. And this is some other peripherals like the keypad and the key fob, and the distance is longer than the first generation. We up to 12,000 or 1,200 meters for the keypad and 900 meters for the key fob. And right now we can use the key fob or the keypad to control the relays. For example, like I connect the garage door to a relay so I can open the door with the key fob or the keypad. Yes. Okay, so after introducing the peripherals, I think I can show you some comprehensive solutions. So for the installer and ARC platforms, like we support the IUMS 42000 and Hike Central. Most important is that, I don't know if you understand that we've promoted for the Convergent Cloud recently, and right now we've released a new app called Hike Pro Connect that is for the installers, and and I can show you the function later about the Hike Pro Connect. And for the users, and we support the alarm voice call, the SMS alarm events, and Hike Connect for the end user. First, let's check the convergent security service solutions. We provide a convergent cloud-based security solution that helps manage X Pro and other security devices so that you can expand your business. You can see here, this is the Hike Pro Connect for the ARC. For the installer, we can remote device configuration and health monitoring and on-site installation as well. And for the end user, you can use the Hike Connect to easy arm and disarm, and alarm will push to the Hike Connect as well. And you can do the linkage for different devices for like the intercom, access control, CCTV, or alarms through the convergent cloud here. Yes. For the Hike Pro Connect, this is a full configuration. You can do the full configuration from the app, the brand new Hike Connect Sport remote installation for alarm devices and other Hikvision devices from anywhere in the world. And we can check the features here: centralized multi-site user management that is easy to understand, and integrate management across different Hikvision security products. Like I mentioned, we can do the linkage for like the alarm, CCTV, the intercom, the access control. Yes. And the most important is that we can do the remote configuration from anywhere in the world, which means you don't need to drive like for 2 hours to the client site to do the configuration for them now. You just need to do the configuration on your app. That's easy, yes. And we also support co-branding function as well, and you can put your logos on the app as well. And for the High Connect, that is easy to understand for the end user. We can easy to arm and disarm system, and we can receive the 7 seconds video. We can receive the alarm messages, and we can check the status of the hub, like the battery, like the signal for the sensors, like that. And we can also share the count, share the devices to other High Connect, I mean, account as well. And here is IVMS for 2000 and Hike Central Management. That is the Hikvision solutions for alarm. And we can, just like other alarm receiving software, we can offer alarm receiving service for ARC, helping customers handle the emergencies more efficiently than ever. And then we can do the central monitoring and management, no matter for the alarm, also for the CCTV and like video intercom access control as well. And also we support instant alarm response, and we can check the history of events as well. Yes. And for the ARC integration platform, I think we've done some integration in South Africa, like the FSK module and like the listener platform. And we've done the integration with them as well. Yes, and we also support the SIA and CID count standard protocol for you to do the integration as well. And we also support ISUP private protocol. And through this protocol, we can push the 7 seconds videos to your platform. Yes. So we have many choice to do the monitoring or do the integrations or do the configurations. Yes. So if you have any questions about the products or the integration, and you can ask. And in the end, I will show you the solutions. First is the apartment solutions. As you can see, we apply a X hub here, and for sure, panic button necessary, and PR cam in the living room. And we can also apply like some break glass detector, indoor sounder, door contact in the entrance, and also use some CCTVs for the video verification. If someone enters, break in our house, he can trigger the alarm and we can see the videos on site. And for the villa solution, this is quite like the apartment solution. And like I said, we can use a relay to control the garage door, and we can open or close garage door through the keypad or through the key fob. Also, you can open, close door through the app. Yes, easy to understand. And for the shop solution, also we apply a Explore Hub and with some CCTV systems, and we apply like PR camera, like the panic button on the account. If they have some emergencies, they can press the button to trigger the alarm as well. Yes, and because some shops have some glass doors, and we can use the break glass detector as well. And for the office solution, it's very easy to understand. Like we can check with X hub here, we can apply like different panic button for the magnetic contact for entrance, the keypad in the security room to arm and disarm, and like some in the boss's office, we can use a PR camera to secure. And we can apply also some outdoor sirens and indoor sirens as well. CCTV to do the video verification. Yes. Finally, we can check the elderly care solution. Like I mentioned we have the standard panic button. We all have the whisk portable panic button. Yes. So like if we have the elder people in the house and we are out, so if they have some emergencies, they can press the panic button and we can know that immediately and we can help them as soon as possible. Yes. So if you have any questions or if you want to get some samples to test, you can contact with our new business sales director, Leon Hu, and he's in the South Africa right now. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me and my colleague will help you with the answer. So let me tell you again, this is the Leon Hu, the new business sales director. And if you guys want, yes, if you guys want to get a samples to test, you can contact our sales director here. And after this presentation, right now I will show you the products on the table here. So you can switch the screen to the camera.
Alan, you can also stop sharing the screen, the presentation one.
Okay. So this is the hub, the Explore hub here, and this is the state lights, and this is the power switch light here. Yeah, and this is the back. We can open. This is the interface here. Okay. And this is the keypad. This is the keypad. And we have battery inside. This is the keypad. See that? Okay. And this is the PR camera. And like I mentioned, this is the IR light. And this is the photo camera. And here is the infrared light detection range here. Yes, this is the PR camera. Let's take a close look. Okay. And for the home automation, this is the socket. And you can control on off here or through the iConnect app. It's a socket, yes. And this is the relays. Like I mentioned, we can use the relay to control the garage door, or you can use the relay to control like the door or sounder or light like that. This is the relay here. And this is the repeater. So it's quite like the hub, the Explore hub, and this is the repeater. Yes. This is also the indicator light here. This is the repeater. And this is the gray glass detector combined with the PIR. And here is a sensor for the gray glass here. Yes? Okay. And this is the standalone gray glass detector. Okay, this is standalone gray glass detector here without PIR function. See. And this is the outdoor siren, and we also have the red version for the outdoor siren. Yes. And this is the panic button, stand panic button. I didn't bring the portable one here. And this is standard panic button. Just press and you can trigger the alarm. And this is a key fob. It's quite cute for this new key fob here. And we have 4 buttons, and you can customize the function for those 4 buttons on the high connect. You can like use these 2 buttons to arm, or you use these 2 buttons to disarm, and that's up to your choice. And you can set the function for those keys just on the high connect app. Okay, this is the key fob. So for some limitation, I just bring these products for you guys to see here. So if you have any questions again, you can just ask me and I can help you.